All right, so we are health and wellness students.
We're at Buffalo State College.
Yep, so as part of our internship, we decided to cook a couple of meals for you today, so a stir fry and a fruit salad.
We're interning with Gail at the CDHS office for college partnership development.
Yeah, so usually if you're cooking a meal, you might want to tie your hair up, but as Janelle and I are only cooking for each other, I think we're going to trust each other today.
Yeah, we're okay.
Yeah. All right, so to start off with, we're going to do the stir fry. So the ingredients we'll be using today is, as I would call them, capsicums, but you call them peppers. Red pepper, green pepper, onion, mushrooms, bean sprouts, and some organic chicken.
Yes.
Yeah, so
I'm going to start off by cutting up the chicken into little cubes.
So Janelle, do you always cook with organic chicken or?
Yes, definitely. I think it even tastes better than the regular chicken.
What's so much better about it?
It just has so much more flavor to it.
Yeah.
It's a lot healthier too. There's no hormones or anything like that in it. All right, that's good. Once you're done with the chicken, we're going to start cutting up the vegetables.
Yep, so we'll start with the onion. So we want to get all the skin off. All right, once we've removed the skin, I like to take out the heart of the onion as well, just so we get all the most flavored bits. I find makes it a lot tastier. It's gonna start making me cry. Alrighty. Okay. Do you want to do a pepper?
Yes. I'll do the green one.
Yep.
Make sure you get all of the seeds out of the peppers when you're cutting it up. And I cut the pepper, I do it the long way, so they're nice, like long strips. Almost done cutting these up.
So we want to make the pieces about half the size of your finger, nothing too big. So once we've done this, we might cut them in halves one more time. So the reason why we chose to use peppers in our ingredients were that they have a lot of nutritional benefits. So for example, something that a lot of people don't know is that they're actually they have 3 times more vitamin C than oranges do. So if you're trying to get over a cold or avoid getting a cold, then they're the perfect thing to use. Alrighty, so we've got the mushrooms already cut up. And then when it comes to the bean sprouts, I'm going to use this chopping board.
Yep.
So for the bean sprouts, all we want to do is just cut off the ends and then cut them in halves.
Beans are really high in fiber.
Yeah. We want to eat foods that are high in fiber because it's good for our insides, good for our gastrointestinal tract
system.
Yeah. And it can also help prevent heart disease. Okay, so that's the beans all done. So now we can start cooking them up on the stovetop. There we go, perfect. All right, so we're just going to boil the water so that we can put our rice noodles in, because it is a rice noodle stir fry. So we'll wait for that. While we're waiting for that one, all right, so we're just going to heat up our pan, put some oil on there. Nice and oily so that none of the vegetables are going to stick. I'll just do the onion first.
Okay.
All right, so we're first just going to put the onion on because we want to get this nice and brown, so this is probably going to take the longest. Can you separate those?
Yes.
So we can just leave these for a little while they brown up. You can do the capsicums.
After that, I'm going to put the peppers in. These are really going to bring out a nice flavor in this stir fry. And you should continuously stir it together so they don't burn.
So what heat have we got this on at the moment? It's at about a little over halfway.
Yeah.
A little over half the maximum temperature.
You don't want it too hot because they won't burn or they won't cook evenly and they'll burn really quick.
Yeah. So when it comes to the mushrooms, I prefer to keep them a little bit bigger because they shrink down in size when you cook them anyway. So I keep them at about this size, just cut them in halves. Okay, so now that our water's boiling, we're going to add in our dried rice noodles. These are my favorite kind of noodles to use in a stir fry. You can also get fat-free ones, so it's a healthier alternative. So we're going to add 2 lots of rice noodles. And these cook up pretty quickly, so. And here we have Janelle adding in the mushrooms and the beans.
It smells so good.
Yeah, smelling good. So we usually know that these are about ready by the time the mushrooms have started to shrink in size, after they've lost a bit of their water weight.
You can tell that the vegetables all have a soft texture to them.
So this plate of vegetables is just really going to be healthy for you. If you look at the mushrooms, it can help. It helps with vitamin D. So I know when it's winter time, it's a bit harder to get out in the sun. So eating foods like mushrooms, which are high in vitamin D, can really help make sure that we don't have deficiencies in the winter time.
Yeah, all of these, especially it's like flu season too, so
Yeah, right.
all of these really help boost the immune system.
Yeah, and the stronger the color of a pepper, the more
beneficial it'll be.
Yeah, the more antioxidants it has. So the greens and the reds are generally the better colors to try to eat. So these noodles are all cooked, so we're ready to strain these. Okay, now that the vegetables are getting closer to being cooked, we can add the chicken to another pan and start cooking that up.
It's very important to make sure the chicken is fully cooked.
Yeah. And we, of course, don't want to use any of the same utensils with the vegetables as with the cooked chicken, as with the raw chicken, sorry. So now we just wait for the chicken to brown up.
And it usually takes about, it doesn't take too long, maybe 10 minutes at the most to cook the chicken fully.
Alright, so as you can see, our vegetables are browning up really nicely.
And the chicken is...
And the mushrooms, like I talked about, have shrunk in size, which is a good sign that they're just about done. So what we can do now, we're going to add in our sauces. So as I mentioned earlier, we're using peanut sauce and soy sauce. And sometimes I like to use sweet chili sauce, but Janelle doesn't like hot foods, so today we're just going with these two. So sprinkle the soy sauce over the top. About 4 teaspoons is what you need. We're just going to mix that in. So this is smelling really nice. Alright, and now we can add the peanut sauce. So this is about half a cup. And Now we're just waiting on the chicken. Once the chicken's done, we can add this into our stir fry mix.
Yep, and the chicken is almost done. You'll see that it makes a nice golden brown texture. And also, I usually add some salt and pepper to the chicken. It gives it a little bit more flavor. We have salt. We don't have any pepper, but salt will do. Okay, and I think the chicken is just about done.
Perfect. So the chicken's ready to add in with the vegetables. Okay.
You're going to stir it all together.
Yeah, so you want to stir it all together to make sure that the chicken absorbs some of the flavor of the sauces. So that's all coming together nicely. Okay, so today we've decided to go with the satay sauce or peanut sauce, but some people that have allergens to peanuts, they could just stick with the sweet chili and the soy sauce, and my mum likes to use oyster sauce. So there's a lot of different options if you do have the allergies to peanuts.
So now we're going to start serving it. First you put the noodles on the plate.
Okay, and then we just want to serve up our vegetables and chicken on top.
And the finale, Emily likes to add some roasted peanuts to it. You can just sprinkle it on the top. Adds a nice texture to it. Oops. And here we are. Should we try it? Really good. Yep, so that's a quick and easy, healthy meal you can make.
Okay, so as part of our dessert today, we are going to be making a fruit salad. So we have raspberries, cherries, blueberries,
and fat-free, natural vanilla yogurt.
And of course, a banana.
Yes. First thing you're going to do is take the skin off the banana, and you're going to chop it up. So we're going to start chopping the banana up just in little pieces. Bananas are really high in potassium. They're also high in vitamin C and vitamin D, which is really good for you. And with the fruit salad, you can really add in any type of fruit that you like. Doesn't matter. So the first thing you do after you cut up the banana,
we're going to put some yogurt into the bowl.
You can use any yogurt that you like. I prefer Greek yogurt. I like the texture of it. It's nice and creamy.
Okay, so we're going to put a couple of scoops of the Greek yogurt into the bowl after we mix it up, because sometimes it goes a little bit watery, and we don't want that. Okay.
I'm going to start with the blueberries.
So there we have 5 scoops of yogurt.
You can add in as much fruit as you want. It really doesn't matter how much you add in, as much as you prefer.
Yeah, the more the better.
Yeah, definitely. Next we have some cherries. Some raspberries.
The raspberries look good.
I know. They're from my backyard, actually.
Nice.
And some blackberries.
Are they from your backyard as well?
They are. And the cherries, too. And all of these fruit they have a lot of water in them, which is really healthy for you. And then you have to add in the bananas, last but not least. Once you've added all your fruit and yogurt in, you stir it all together. And you can really take this dessert anywhere you go. You can make it before you go to school or work. It's perfect.
So you got some bowls to serve it up.
Yeah.
Wait,
here's one.
Okay, so once we've mixed it all up, it's ready to serve. So how easy was that? And there we go. So that is our fruit salad bowl. And some people even like to top it with cinnamon or any sort of spices that you like.
Or mini marshmallows.
Yeah, or even some honey is good for you. So,
let's see how it tastes.
Tastes good? So today we make for you a chicken satay stir fry and
A quick and easy fruit salad.
Yep. So those are two very healthy and easy meals that you can make within a half an hour. It's very easy.
Definitely.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.